Muffin, Mr. Muffin's Trains, Atlanta, Indiana. How are you today? Hey, I was just blurring in here for a minute to talk about your train collection and what we can do to help our families with our train collection. About a little over 3 years ago, a friend of ours, Jim Barrett, one of the owners of O-Gauge Railroading Magazine, passed away suddenly. And we got involved in helping his family categorize, rebox, package, and sell all of his trains. He had a massive train collection down in Cincinnati, Ohio. And so we went down there and got it all and brought it up here and inventoried it and tested everything and put it up online and started to move those things around, turn that back into cash for his family, which we were happy to do. And that has led to us doing that kind of work with our monthly auctions for a lot of estates, families, and for private individuals that are either getting out of the hobby or are turning their collection over. And we do this once a month. The auctions open on the second Saturday of the month at noon. MrMuffinstrains.com, and up in the menu line item, there's a tab up there for auctions. And you can see all the auctions that we have available and bid on them. And the auctions run for a week till the following Saturday, and they end at noon. And then we send out invoices to everybody, and away we go. And this month, we've got 247 items, I think, in the auction. We run somewhere between 200 and 400 items every month. But I wanted to talk first about you and your collection. And obviously, I know there's a few of my friends that I know are going to live forever, but not very many of them. And the rest of us, at some point, are going to move along, shuffle off this mortal coil, as Shakespeare once quoted. And our train collection is going to change. It's going to be turned over to somebody else or liquidated or something. And what can we do to help with that? Well, obviously, if you've got an inventory, that would be great. So every time you buy a train, you write down what it is you bought, what the product number is, the manufacturer, and what you paid for it. That would be good. If you put it in a spreadsheet, that'd even be better. And that's helpful. You may not have an inventory today. You might go back and try to inventory some stuff. One of the things I think is very helpful you can do going forward is every time you buy a new train, take a picture of the end of the box. I'm sure I got one close to me here. If I can do it without blowing out my earphones. Here's one. So what you could do when you get a new train, this is a Weaver flat car with trailer I just grabbed. If you took a picture of the end of the box, which describes the train and usually has the road number on it, like this one, 17349 is the road number of this Weaver flat car with trailer. And then you took a picture of the train itself. You get it out of the box, you're getting ready to put it on the layout, you take a picture of the train. So you've got a picture of the end of the box, and right behind it, you've got a picture of the train itself. And that becomes kind of like an inventory. And if you put that somewhere, like in Dropbox or somewhere, and it'll be dated, the date you got it, and it'll be in date sequence. And the fact that you've got a picture of the train and the box together is going to help people if they ever have to rebox all your trains and get them ready to go. So just at least this day forward, start taking a picture of everything you acquire, every hobby item you require. Take a picture of the box and take a picture of the item and keep that in some kind of file. And as you have time, I would go back and try to do the same thing for everything you've already got. If you've got the boxes under the layout, pull the box out, take a picture of it and match it to the item on your shelf. Take a picture of it and then kind of slowly work your way through basically a picture inventory of your trains. And I think that would help people. Yeah, I really do. So back to the auctions. If you've got things in your collection you'd like to move along, little doggy, you're welcome to send them to us, ship them to us. Mr. Muffin's Trains Auctions, 28801 State Route 19, Suite 30. And you can look here. Let me do share screen right. On our website is this page. And so you can click on auctions and it tells you all about the auctions and where to send them. And what we do in the auctions is we will get all the items, inventory them, take pictures of them, dust them off if they need that. If it's an engine, we're going to test it and make sure everything's working okay and get it ready to go and list it in the auction. Our auctions are a little bit different than others in that we don't charge any kind of buyer's premium. So the bidder is going to pay what they bid. There's no 15% or 20% surcharge we add on. We don't do that. And if it's relatively new product, we price it all at basically wholesale, what the dealer would have paid for it originally, which is about 30% off the list. If they're older items, we do a little research on what we think maybe a good opening bid would be. Worst case, we guess $20, $30, something like that. And then we put them out there. And we generally sell half to 2/3 of everything in the auction every month. And then we collect the money from the buyer and we ship the items and get them out. And then we settle up with the seller. We keep the credit card fee, which is 3%, and we keep 15% of the total revenue for us to basically pay the people that are doing the auctions. You know, it kind of works. This is not a moneymaker for Mr. Muffin's Trains. I look at more like it's a service to the hobby and to your families. So that's kind of how we do it. And then this month, I thought you'd like to see, we've got an auction going on right now. It'll end this Saturday. I was just looking at some stuff I really liked that we had in the auction. Here we got an SD40 in Indiana Railroad. I'm tempted to hold on to that. Here is a nickel plate speeder, nickel plate road. This is a powered speeder that is in the auction this month. What else we got? Oh, here's a Lionel turbine. It's got a great opening price in the auction this month. And then this was one of my favorites, a Pittsburgh and Lake Erie tank car. This is it's gorgeous. I just really like that. So I thought I'd show you that. And then I think I got one more. There was a pair of Canadian Pacific F units. These are Lionel, I believe. And we took a picture of them here for you to see. So those are the auctions. So the auctions run second Saturday of the month to the third Saturday of the month. And then it takes us about a week or so to get everything packed and shipped. And then we start loading for the next month. If you've got an item here that did not sell, we'll drop the opening bid 10% and put it back on the following month. And sometimes it takes 2 or 3 months to sell. Now, there's other places you can sell your trains, obviously. One theory is you price them for $1 and then you're sure it's going to sell. And I'm really worried that maybe that gives too much of a bargain to the buyer. So I try to start with a reasonable opening bid and then kind of back it down if it doesn't sell, and to figure out where the market is for that product. So that's kind of how we do it. So if you have any questions about the auctions, you're welcome to email us. You can send it to support@MrMuffinsTrains.com, or Amy runs the auctions for us. You can email her directly, Amy@MrMuffinsTrains.com. So auctions every month, second Saturday. Please make an effort to begin to inventory your trains. I do a picture inventory, if nothing else. And that will help your family at some point in time if, in fact, you don't get to take them with you. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.